Hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for April 24th through the 30th, 2023, or whenever this message finds you. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Gemini at this time, please? Messages for Gemini at this time. Thank you. Your first card out is the Six of Keys in Crescent Moon. Your second card is the Five of Keys, Wishes Fulfilled. This is starting off as an awesome reading. And Seven of Scrolls, Intricacies in Industry. This is a beautiful reading for you, Gemini. This is a great week. On the bottom of the deck, the number 18 up in the air. This is a card of a situation potentially hanging in the distance. You may want to know the answers. Of course, we can't always know the answers to everything, Gemini, because there's too much about the situation that's currently up in the air. And rest assured that the situation will become known to you in the right time. And have peace in that knowing that all will be revealed to you in the right time, and peace is yours completely. That's the message from that card up in the air. You know that whatever the situation is, it's on its way, and peace is yours completely. I'm going to clarify these Akashic Tarot cards with the Everyday Witch Tarot. Thank you, Spirit and Angel Guides, for clarifying these messages for Gemini. On the Crescent Moon, we have the Queen of Swords. On the Five of Keys, Wishes Fulfilled, we have the Six of Pentacles. And on Intricacies in Industry, the Tower. I am shaking my head. The images on these cards, this is clarifying. It's leaving me a little speechless right now. And the colors on these as well, Gemini. This is a beautiful reading for you. On the bottom of this deck, the Lovers. So perhaps there is, I generally tend to think that these cards on the bottom of the deck clarify each other as well. So if there's a situation that's up in the air, maybe there's a decision that you're making about a potential relationship, rest assured that all will be made known to you, as I said, and have peace about that. The first card's out for you, the Six of Keys in Crescent Moon, clarified by the Queen of Swords. The Six of Keys in Crescent Moon is a card of creativity and abundance. You can see the artist there working on the bust in his studio. The moon is growing to full, and that is exactly what this card is speaking about, as your manifestation, your using your gifts and abilities, whatever that may mean to you. If you're an artist, if you're a sculptor or writer, whatever that may mean to you, if there is something that is potentially standing in your way, the Queen of Swords is clarifying that it is time to remove any restrictions or any BS that may be in your way of achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve right now. whatever goal it is that you are striving for, the necessary ingredient is for you to be decisive about what it is that you potentially need to remove from your life. Perhaps this is also being decisive about making a decision what it is that you want to spend your time and energy on creatively. So how that resonates with you, Gemini. But these are definitely cards of creativity and abundance flowing. It's bursting with this full moon. There's so much potential right now for you, and potentially removing whatever is necessary, cutting the BS out of your life, or whatever it is that you may need to be decisive about taking action toward that, bringing clarity to that situation. The next card's out for you, the Five of Keys, wishes fulfilled, and the Six of Pentacles. The Five of Keys, wishes fulfilled, obviously exactly what this card means. Your cup overflows. You can see the bounty on the table. You can see through the window lands in the distance. This is about, home and all the comforts. There's wine back here. It's abundance in every area, not just physically, but also spiritually, emotionally. Your cup overflows in every way. And this is absolutely beautiful for you. The Six of Pentacles, of course, is generosity. It's, you can see this witch here giving help to those other two witches there. And to me, this is speaking of generational wealth, Gemini. It's having the ability to have abundance for generations to come. And isn't that a wonderful thing, to be able to leave generational wealth? I know that seems like a dream for some people, but it's more and more obtainable, even with things the way they are right now in the economy. Listen to things on YouTube. Watch the movie The Secret. Listen to Bob Proctor. If you're into that type of thing, manifestation is real. And so there is, of course, a balance with the Six of Pentacles, a yin and a yang. And so as you receive, remember to give back as well, Gemini. That's very important, isn't it? And be grateful for the abundance that comes into your life, because that surely brings more to be thankful for. The third card out for you is the Seven of Scrolls, Intricacies in Industry. And this card ultimately is about paying attention to detail. You can see the stonemason there working, building this cathedral that could potentially stand for generations to come. And working slowly to do that. Big things come from small efforts. And some things have to be built stone by stone, one thing at a time, and great attention to detail needs to be paid. So whatever it is that you could be dealing with right now, perhaps this has to do with a job that you're dealing with that is standing in the way of your creativity. However this resonates with you, of course, there could be a million different stories. But the Tower, clarifying this, it speaks to me to say that because he's building something here, and then, of course, the Tower is being brought down here. And generally, the Tower must fall in order for something better to be reborn. It's a scary looking card, but change sometimes is not easy, but it can also be the universe saying, hey, you've waited a really long time, And then the universe steps in and takes care of it for you. If you are not paying attention to those details, maybe there's something that's telling you right now that you need to close something out. You need to close out a job. Maybe that's what this crescent moon and Queen of Swords is about. Maybe that's part of something for you, for some of you, that there's a job that is potentially standing in the way of something greater for you, or greater creativity. Maybe you're meant to use your creativity as a means of income. And, I don't encourage anyone to go out and quit their job tomorrow. Again, that resonates for each of you differently, but there are small steps that you can take. You can pay attention to detail, get your ducks in order, make small steps toward a change that can be huge. Some of you, maybe you're going to decide that you've had enough and it is time to bring the tower down. And maybe you're doing that. But again, how that resonates with you. We all have bills to pay. And I certainly suggest making concentrated effort and careful decisions when it comes to income, but also steadily following your dreams. Don't ever give up on that, Gemini. I'm going to pull a card for you now from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. I truly believe that this Five of Keys and Six of Pentacles is indicating generational wealth for you. So that's awesome. And of course, you have to do the work. Some of us are lucky enough. I'm not one of them particularly to have something, handed to me. I have not been fortunate enough to win the lottery yet. However, it does happen to people. But, this card, the Six of Keys, the crescent moon, indicates to me that there's something that you love, and that could be anything. It could be you're a farmer. It could be you love to farm. You want to have a hydroponic gardening greenhouse, or it could be anything. Whatever speaks to you, Gemini. Whatever truly speaks to you, whatever is an art form to you. I definitely encourage that, because there's nothing like that. If you find something that you love to do, then it is truly not work. And what an incredible way to be able to make a living and be abundant. Be abundant and have the potential to leave generational wealth. So sometimes we have to bring the tower down. Things have to go boom sometimes in order for new things to be reborn, new doors to open. Again, however this may resonate with you, it is a general reading, Gemini. But I certainly hope that the generational wealth applies. The Wild Offering Oracle message for Gemini at this time, please. And if you could hear my dog barking, she's totally fine. Probably sees a squirrel. Contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm right here resting in the divine. That is the true place of generational wealth. Is contentment in what we already have. Being thankful for what we already have. I truly believe that it does bring more to be thankful for, Gemini. And I'm not trying to minimize anyone's situation, But we can generally always find something to be grateful for, even if it is having clean water to drink, having clean air to breathe. Hopefully you're living in a place that is peaceful in the world right now. And if you're not, and you don't have the things that I just mentioned, my love and light to you. This message is from the Universe Has Your Back deck. Thank you so much for joining me for this message, Gemini. I truly appreciate every view and every like. And most of all, that you would come and take your time to watch this video. Thank you. I hope it resonates for you. The whole deck's upside down, so don't worry about that. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. That is exactly the truth. Focus on gratitude. Be grateful. Keep your energy positive. Find contentment and peace in what you already have. And whatever it is that you find that brings you joy, Gemini, what you can bring joy and happiness and love and light to the world through your creativity, I hope that you are able to do that. Focus your energy. Your energy definitely creates your reality. And what you focus on will manifest, Gemini. My love and light to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. As I said, if you like this reading, please hit that like button for me right now and come back and see me again. I'll see you next time. Love and light.